Hello YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. I hope that you and yours in YouTube land are happy and healthy, safe and well. Good evening to all of you. Right now the time is approximately 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the date is Sunday, December 6th, 2020. It is my pleasure to give you the next card in this More Than a Walkthrough series of videos featuring the Mystic Male Tarot, written and illustrated by John C. Jennison Jr. So with that, I'm going to have Drake, also known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos, do a close-up of the cover of the box. As you know, it is a majors only deck, which is why the card is so thin. And I'm going to have him do a close-up of the cover of the back of the box. And at the bottom it has that beautiful logo for Astonishing Queer Tales, which is Mr. Jennison Jr.'s company. And I recently found out that Mr. Jennison Jr. has an Etsy shop. So I will be linking the Etsy shop in, as well as his Twitter page, to this description box. And when I have more time, I will go through all the other videos in this series and link the other, YouTube, social media platforms that he uses. Okay, and here is the gorgeous, 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 I love and adore this back of the card design. I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos, more commonly known as Drake, or rather Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos, do a close-up of the back of the card design, which I love and adore so much. I mean, I'm telling you, I have never raved about a back of the card design as much as I do this one. And now I'm going to have him do a close-up of the front of the card. We are focusing on the Strength card, and look, he looks so manly and strong. Give me a little silliness, okay? But he does look very, yeah, that. Okay, so I'm going to put on my eyes. I love saying that. I never thought I'd say that. And I'm going to read to you from the little white booklet what Mr. Jennison Jr. wrote about the Strength card. And just an FYI, especially for those of you who are new to my YouTube channel, Mr. Jennison Jr. does not use the terms upright or reversed. If the card is reversed, he says that it is in its shadow side, or it is expressing the shadow side of the card. So one could imply that given that reversed equals shadow side, upright equals light side. Light and shadow. Yin and yang. Okay, so let's go to the Strength card. Okay, Strength, Trump 8, Leo. And I'm going to hold up the card while I read it. Having compassion and trust can be the greatest strength there is. Your courage can influence others positively and productively. The shadow side's low energy or self-doubt can cause us to falter. Beware of raw emotions leading you down negative paths. And keep in mind that in Western astrology, Leo rules the heart. Just like the sun, which rules Leo, also rules the heart. So these are raw, bare bones emotions when it's in the shadow side. Now, interestingly enough, when I look at the Strength card, the first thing that I think of is Sekhmet, the ancient Egyptian lioness-headed goddess of anger and rage, of carnal lust, of prophecy, of healing. And when I look at the Strength card, for me it's about, it's almost like, what would Sekhmet do? As opposed to what would Jesus do, as opposed to what would Buffy do. What would Sekhmet do? So I would say if you're going to interpret the cards from that perspective, or your favorite feline or favorite fire goddess, represented by the Sekhmet card, what would that fiery energy do? And look to the surrounding cards. So if it's the Death card after the Strength card, you know somebody's going to die. Because somebody's going to get killed. No, but seriously, I really feel like the Strength card is about that what the heart wants, what the heart needs, what the heart hungers for the most, what the heart thirsts for the most. It is a very powerful and potent major arcana card. And it's funny, now that I think about it, I really don't know any of the esoteric interpretations of the Strength card. I know esoteric interpretations for the World card, for the High Priestess certainly, for the Hierophant, for the Magician, for the Fool, but I really don't think I know of any, at least consciously, esoteric interpretations for the Strength card. But with that being said, I really do feel that there's something about the Strength card that is, for lack of a better term or phrase, complementary to the energy of this Emperor 2020 year, of this Emperor Aries 2020 year. And it's certainly an opportunity for introspection, for contemplation as we begin 2021, which is a Hierophant Taurus year. But if I continue going down that path, that is certainly another video for another day. But anyway, YouTube, as always, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do. Thank you so much for all the likes and all the comments and all the shares and all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And of course, thank you to all of you who have been scheduling your sessions, especially from Friday, December 11th through Sunday, December 13th, 2020, when I have the honor and pleasure of being back at Notions and Potions for in-person readings, and phone readings, and video readings, and email readings. I wish all of you and yours bright blessings and magical miracles, and stay tuned for the next video.